Is it just me? Or have you ever wondered what it's like to live your last day as a hero? Picture this. September 22nd, 1776. A crisp morning in Manhattan beneath the sprawling canopy of the Hanging Elm, where a young man stood as still as the steely British soldiers who surrounded him. His name was Nathan Hale, and though just 21, his story would echo through the ages, immortalized by one enduring line. I only regret that I have but one life to lose for my country. Born on June 6, 1755, in the weaving mill town of Coventry, Connecticut, Nathan Hale grew up filled with the spirit of adventure and a profound sense of duty. From schoolteacher to captain in the Continental Army, he was a man obsessed with liberty and a keen wielder of words. Hale was young, a wide-eyed patriot infused with those revolutionary fumes that painted America's skies with aspirations of independence. So what led him to become one of the first American spies? An unlikely path for a puritanical clergyman's son. The summer of 1776 swept through like a storm, with the American colonies teetering on the brink of collapse following the British capture of New York City. General George Washington, visionary yet beleaguered, had no choice but to embrace the craft of espionage. He needed eyes and ears behind enemy lines, a task fraught with peril, and one Nathan Hale volunteered for without hesitation. Donning the guise of a Dutch schoolmaster, Hale slipped behind British lines, a book of psalms pocketed for pious camouflage, and a resolute glint in his eyes. He treaded the lands of Long Island with bated breath, absorbing every nuance of troop movements, scribbling invisible ink missives of military value. For a few heart-stopping days, he flirted with danger and danced with providence. But there's always the betrayal, that one twist in the story that shocks the soul. Loyalists lurked among friends, and soon, Hale was ensnared by the British. A single informer's whispered treachery unraveled his mission. Captured, unmasked, Hale stood before the redcoats, a spy caught in the gallows' grim shadow. Therefore, at this fateful juncture, any plea for mercy was met with British mockery. His hallowed cry of "one life to lose," a last declaration of courage, defied the gallows that awaited him. He faced his execution with an unshakable stoicism that left even his captors silent. And yet, Hale's death, tragic and stark, sparked a fire of revolutionary zeal. A martyr for those defying the tyrant's steel grip, his downfall weighed heavy on hearts, but uplifted countless souls. Stories of Nathan Hale spread, forging an emblematic figure of patriotism and sacrifice amid America's bloody push for sovereignty. Over the years, his legacy grew larger, carried through generations. Congress honored him. Memorials sprouted in his name. Schools, towns, and parks bear the weight of his sacrifice, keeping alive the memory of the young patriot who dared to lose everything for his fledgling nation. In the grand narrative of American independence, Nathan Hale stands as a beacon to all who wrestle with the demands of liberty. His story reminds us of the bitter truths of war and the price of enduring freedom. His courage is the spirit, undaunted and resolute, that continues to inspire a nation's story.